million unemployed veterans, and over the next 5 years, over 1 million more men and women will leave active duty. But in this economy, what will it take for them to get jobs? Hello and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Candace Kelly, and we're on location on the USS Intrepid in New York City at a Hiring Our Heroes job fair.
Well, we've done 130 of these in our first year. We've connected over 100,000 veterans and military spouses with over 5,000 different employers. We announced a few weeks ago that we're going to do 400 hiring fairs across the country, but we've also announced a commitment to hire 500,000 heroes over the next 3 years with the support of Capital One Bank.
We've made a commitment for 3 years to fund the Chamber's effort on hiring our heroes with a goal of hiring 500,000 men and women, veterans, and military spouses. And Capital One is going to support that with a grant of $4.5 million.
You know, we've got about 2.4 million young men and women in America who have deployed overseas in the last 10 years since 9/11. And a lot of these young men and women are going to be getting out of uniform soon, and they're going to be looking for jobs.
I served 4 years in the Marines, 2001 to 2005. I was one of the first Marines to land in Kuwait, one of the first Marines to cross the border into Iraq, one of the last Marines to leave after Baghdad. It was a little rough. I actually came down with post-traumatic stress disorder. Left school because of it, sought help, and doing good, so now looking for a job.
I joined the Navy in 1992. I returned home from active service in '94. I did 5 years reserve, and after that I was just looking for a job. I didn't have anyone to give me any guidance once I returned home, so I was just on my own. I was just on my own trying to find my way. I knew I had credentials that said I was a veteran, but I didn't really know what it meant.
Well, veterans seem to sell themselves short in terms of their experience, the leadership experience, the team building experience they have in the military. They don't advertise that or talk about that as openly and as broadly as they should. So they bring a lot to the table, and they don't necessarily have the ability to express that properly on a resume or an interview.
I was with the United States Navy. I was stationed in Kuwait Naval Base, and I wore a lot of hats. I was a truck driver, a yeoman, law enforcement officer, and a pilot on a boat. I battled unemployment over 5 years. I lost my family, my friends. You know, I sheltered myself. You don't have to do that. There's people that care. You just got to take the first step and ask for help.
Well, not only do they bring some of the skills that they were trained to in the military, such as logistics and supply chain management and management of money, but they also bring those very important intangibles, such as teamwork and leadership and the like. And I can guarantee you'll never find a more committed employee than somebody who served their country and laid their life on the line.
I served 6 years in the United States Army. I was stationed in Fort Carson, Colorado. Then I went to Korea and served 1 year, and I finished out my time in Germany, where I was deployed to Turkey and Bosnia. Though I was a mechanic in the military, I can also sell you a car, you know, I can also sell you airline tickets, I can also book your flight. So don't just conform me to one specific position. I'm actually a jack of all trades.
I was a Marine for 4 years, served in Iraq and Afghanistan. I was a sniper, and then I got out in June 2010. I received the Congressional Medal of Honor. You have to figure out how to market yourself. You know, you have to come back and understand what employers, you know, employers don't understand what a veteran can provide for them. Just like a veteran doesn't understand a lot of times how to market himself to show them what he's got, what he can give to them. So, you know, you just have to figure out where the happy medium is, and then go out and just keep trying.
We have to take active steps to make this campaign spread across the country. There are 27 million small businesses in America. Imagine if we can get just 10% of them to hire one veteran. We won't be talking about this problem anymore. We'll be taking talented people who have served our country and infusing them into our economy.
Over the next year, over 400 job fairs like this one will take place all over the country. Reporting for Comcast Newsmakers, I'm Candace Kelly.